many of you guys know about the Japanese punk band called Softball? The first time I heard about them, when Frenzel Rom came to South Africa, on the tour sampler that they put out was a cover that they did from a Japanese punk band called Softball. The tune was nice, I really liked it, and so I set out on the internet mission to try and find out what the hell this band is all about. Is one of those early girl punk bands from Japan. One of the bands that sort of laid the foundations for the genre, which then exploded in the early noughties that we all sort of know as girl punk with bands like Muramasa and whatnot. But Softball came before them. And unlike some of the later girl punk bands, which were sort of driven by a fad and were sort of following the trend, they were proper punk. Yeah, it was happier and girlier. I'm about to get run over by a car. Give me a second. The lyrics, once I actually got around to Googling what the hell they were talking about, they were deep. Like proper fucking deep. Talking about the big problems of Japanese society, which at the time I didn't really see firsthand. Now, having been here a while, I can tell they were spot on even then. 1998, 99, 2000s, thereabouts. They were hitting the spot. And clearly nothing's really changed in Japanese society since then, sadly. And to add to that, the tunes were catchy, they were fun, they were friendly. And so, I became a big fan of Softball, and I bought all the CDs. For some reason, I don't know why, I didn't rip their first two albums. I ripped all the other ones that I bought, but not the first two. And so one day, years later, at a secondhand CD store, I find Softball's first two CDs, and I'm thinking, shit, these are the first two CDs, the two that I don't have, probably because they were the hardest to find. Score, let's get them. Went home, ripped them, now I've got all the Softball.
I just want you all to myself. Where do you from? What's it'll be? We are rolling down to yourself. You just see your last life. I put my mind to the door to see how deep. I found back to my head to see my mother. You see that the sunset in the wind, sunny Friday.
So flash forward to this week. Because the loaner car I'm driving only has a CD player, what I wanted to do is dig up my CD box, because I know I had a bunch of CDs which I had ripped, and I'm looking through it and come across the Softball and realize, hold on, I've got 2 copies of these CDs. So basically, when I was doing that whole Softball buying stint when I first got to Japan, I got everything. And I didn't actually need to rebuy these 2. I just, for whatever reason, didn't rip them. So yeah, I've got 2 of these extra, and I thought, well, fuck it, why not? Let me give them to you guys. Yes, you gotta be a subscriber, but I want you to look in the description. I want you to go take a look at Softball. I want you to listen to their stuff. I would ideally like you to enter because you like the music, and that I know if you do get the CD, you're gonna listen to it, you're gonna appreciate it, you're gonna really enjoy this piece of Japanese punk rock history. So you go through the description, go listen to Softball, get a feel for them, and if you like them, if you want these CDs, leave a comment in this video telling me what it is about softball that you like, that hits the spot for you. Whether it's the music, whether it's the lyrics, whether it's just the composition, whether it's the music videos, whether it's the fact that they're Japanese girls. Whatever the reason is, just tell me what it is about softball that appeals to you. I will take your name and put it in a list and do a random draw in a while, and 2 people who get randomly chosen are gonna get these CDs. Fucking A!